beautiful morning to drive a Corvette, for sure. Definitely gonna take the top off in a second. It's like a cup of coffee. It's good. You got tour mode, sport mode, track mode, if it will change, track mode. So we're gonna ride around in track mode with the Z51 and the suspension that I have sports suspension, so it's always rough. It's never gonna get soft. So for me, it doesn't matter what mode I'm in, it's always gonna be tight. This at least changes the parameters for the steering to make the steering a little bit more heavy. Also, I'll put the upgraded paddles here. I've also got these nice carbon fiber covers here and here. It really helps tone down some of that silver that pops up on the car like this right here. It's just too much of this. And it really, I feel like it helps the interior look a lot better. So let's go. I've got the mild to wild mod added to the car. What that does is it allows me to keep the valves in the back completely open, or I can default it to the factory setting. And the way that this works is that the regular factory setting for the Corvette, even if it's in track mode, the valves don't stay open all the time. They close at different RPMs and different gearings. So what this does is it just lets it sound a lot better constantly without having to worry about the sound going away and stuff like that, because I don't want that. I want it to sound good all the time. This is the remote. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. Boom. Now you can hear it. Opened up a little bit. We're gonna go to one of my favorite spots and do some revving real quick. 5th gear right now, 4th gear, 3rd gear, 2nd. Nice. Now this car does have automatic rev matching for downshifts and upshifts, but we're not gonna do that. It takes the fun out of the manual. As you saw, the RPM on this car goes up to 6,500. The exhaust on this car has not been modified other than just keeping it open. The actual sound channels for it have not been modified, so it stopped. Nice. If you want to drive it soft, you can do that in touring mode. This car, the way this is set up, it's never really soft. It's always hard, with the suspension always being stuck in sport. It's fantastic on the track though. Definitely a back beater. Beats you up. Beats you up a lot. So you gotta build it up. You also have to get the right, I feel like you have to have the right seat position on this car, because if you don't, what's gonna happen is you're gonna, if you're slumping down, it's gonna hurt the lower part of your back. You gotta have your butt right back there in the crack of the seat. Perfect position. That's where you don't feel any pressure. But if you've got bad sitting habits like me, you have to mentally correct yourself to make sure you don't make that mistake. So that's just something to do with the car. You have to keep your head up regarding it. Got bikers. Cool. It's downshift. Nice. You see, the exhaust isn't really that loud. I did a video a while ago, and the exhaust, I had a mic on the exhaust and it was loud, but naturally these exhausts really aren't that loud. They're pretty tame. So.